Hi, my name's Bernard Sheridan. I'm with Impact Zone Golf Academy at the World Golf Headquarters, and today we're going to take a look at the swings of Jim Furyk on the left and Jason Day on the right. Now, really what we're going to do here is take a look at some of the dynamics that each one of these players possess that are similar. And if you're familiar with Impact Zone Golf, there are 5 dynamics, and we're going to look at how they produce those 5 dynamics, even though they have completely different swing styles. So first we're going to look at Jim, and as he goes to the top, what I want you to notice is he is beginning to load the club. So we're seeing a significant amount of loading on the backswing. So by the time his left arm is parallel to the ground, he's already at 114 degrees. And as he gets to the top, he is fully loaded. So let's get rid of that. And we're going to see that once he is at the top, he is fully loaded. Now, that's imperative that players do that to the top of the backswing. If we switch this to this position, which is when the arm is parallel to the left arm is parallel to the ground, we can see that he is significantly more loaded. So here we are at 62 degrees. Now, let's just flip over here to Jason. Excuse that line there. Let me get rid of that. Shut that off so we can get onto here. And let's look at Jason, and we're going to see, even though one is with an iron and the other is with a driver, we are seeing he too is loading that club as he moves to the top. Significantly loaded at the top, and as that left arm gets parallel to the ground, which is right there, let's take a look at that load. Just about the same. So Jim Furyk is 62 degrees and Jason Day is 63 degrees, and it doesn't really matter which club they're using. Okay, they're significantly the same. Now, what we are going to see is a nice weight transfer, and we are seeing some of that lag starting to disappear as that club comes down. But once that left hand is parallel, or that left hand is even with the right leg, and let's get rid of that, and we look at how much angle is created, he's at 129 degrees by the time that left hand is even with the right leg. Let's look at where Jim Furyk is. Right there. We're seeing 124 degrees. So Jason is maintaining a little bit more lag. Hence, a good example here is that Jason Day is a lot further of a driver of the ball or striker of the ball than Jim is. So Jim is letting a little bit more lag go, approximately 5%, until impact. So if we look at them both at impact, let's move Jason to impact. Here are some things that we're going to see here. Now, there is some forward shafting going on. It's at 178 degrees. Jim, of course, because he's using an iron, is significantly less. Okay? But the things that I want you to notice here that they have in common tremendously are the flat left wrist at impact. right there. Both of them have that going on. Okay? So, and this is something that is called dynamic number 1 in impact zone golf. So we definitely want to have that happen. So these are things that both of these players are making happen. Now if we look also, the bottom of that swing arc actually is happening well ahead of the ball. Right there is where Jason has reached kind of like the bottom of that arc right there, which is 4 inches in front. That's when everything kind of lines up, okay, in a nice straight line, 4 inches in front of that ball. If we see Jim, and that's called dynamic number 2, the forward swing bottom, and Jim is in that same position when everything lines up, he's 4 inches ahead of the ball. So these are some dynamics that, even though these two players have completely different swing styles, they still are achieving those same dynamics. And you want to achieve those dynamics too. So if you want to achieve those dynamics more often, then come visit me down in Naples, or contact me at bsheridan@impactzonegolf.com, email, and you can send me some information, and we can actually do lessons live online through an application called MobiCoach. So as always, thanks for watching. I'm Bernard Sheridan with Impact Zone Golf Academy at the world headquarters in Naples, Florida. And until we meet again, do your best to keep it in the short grass.